Bruhi.
At its most basic level, Why Hunger believes that hunger is a solvable problem and access to nutritious food is the most basic human right.
Hunger rates around the globe will continue to rise in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We need approaches that are rooted in communities and their resilience and see people as great assets. That's where Why Hunger sits, at that nexus of all these community solutions. We do three really important things at Why Hunger. We help people who are in an immediate hunger crisis get access to nutritious food close to their home. The second thing we do is we work with America's food banks, soup kitchens, and food pantries. There are about 60,000 agencies providing food aid. We are helping them to redefine their approach to get to the root causes of hunger and to work on pathways out of poverty. The third really important thing we do is we scale out agroecological food production. That's food production that works with the earth, produces abundant food, provides self-determination for people, and mitigates climate change.
You know, food and farming can be used to have dominion over the peoples, or it can be used to liberate, right? And food is the essence of life, right?
No matter the socioeconomic status, no matter the race, color, creed, food justice educates everyone and gives them affordable access.
I always said that we grow good food, but we also grow good people. And I think when the challenges come, we're going to need people with knowledge and understanding and the ability to come up with solutions that are built on a community-to-community basis, and then they're shared kind of peer-to-peer.
Why Hunger's approach is unique. We are working with hundreds of thousands of people all around the world who are addressing their own problems in communities. And what we do is really work to build a much bigger movement to take these isolated interventions and to weave them together into something much stronger. Why Hunger has partners all across the globe. In the Mississippi Delta, where we are today, in the Bronx, in East LA, in the Pacific Northwest, in rural Maine, in the heartland of America, in India, in Africa, all over the world. People are building their own solutions to hunger. We have worked with artists to utilize their platforms and their influence to make change, most notably Bruce Springsteen,
We got some friends in the house from Why Hunger.
Yoko Ono Lennon, Carlos Santana, Brandi Carlile, Tom Morello, Michael McDonald, to tap the power of music to make change. Music is the soundtrack to social movements. It's the pulse that moves people along.
It's been my experience that Why Hunger is very responsive. It's a very listening ear that says, you know, this is where we all want to go, and what do you think it's going to take to get there?
So I think we need to, as movements, start connecting across the bigger issues, the bigger values of what a food system looks like. Because we're going to find our work will be easier when we see the synergy and we hone in on that sweet spot.
Why Hunger has stayed with us the whole way. They said, you figure out what you think the issues are and what the solutions are, and we'll do everything we can to help you do the work in the way you want to do it.
And when there's necessity, like what it happens after Hurricane Maria, you know, Why Hunger was there instantly. And if we are aligned with our principles, we're coming from the same base, even though we're miles away.
Every time you put a seed in the ground, you're expressing your hope. Every time you put your net out in the ocean, that's your expression of hope. I wouldn't even be doing this work if I didn't have hope.
Hunger can feel like an intractable problem, but I'm really hopeful. Why Hunger is really hopeful. We can build a world without hunger and an economy that is inclusive of all people so that we can have broad-based prosperity, free people from poverty, and create a much better world. I am hopeful and determined, and Why Hunger is in a great position to fulfill that promise.
Let's go big, let's make it happen, let's educate and empower. Make change, real change. No more talking.